I think we're going to get started, which means I'm going to have everybody on mute. Okay. All right, friends. Hi, welcome to Summer Camp 2020 Beautiful Stuff Project. I noticed before that there's a lot of people that I know from your schools and for coming to Summer Camp 2020, and there's some new faces. So I'm happy to see you all. For those of you that know me a little bit well, this is my last day doing this. Next week, it's going to be my friend Marina who's going to do Beautiful Stuff. She's actually the grown-up who started the Beautiful Stuff Project, and she's really great. So she will be here next week instead of me. There will also be a different sign-in next week. So when you get that email, when your grown-ups get the email that talks about the week, there will be new sign-in information, okay? So you're not going to go back to where you've been going. You're going to do a different sign-in with Marina. All right. So what happens now is I'm going to talk about what's in your box and how you can use it. And then we can all just make stuff and chat while we're doing it. And then we take a break. You make stuff on your own. And then you come back at 11 for a book and for sharing. Okay? All right. So I work off of a desktop, which means I have to make a pretend little table so I could show you what's happening. So I'm going to get my table. Size is on this at some point. There we go. All right, so everyone has your box from today, right? You may pour it out. And then after you pour, you can start looking closely and organizing. Today's theme is like every week, you can do whatever you want, but I happen to know these tubes make really good rockets. And I'm going to tell you 2 tricks for making rockets. The first one is take the 2 big ones, attach them, then you put it on the floor and you step on it where the word says silk, and you will have a flying rocket. That's our stomper type of rocket. The other trick I know for making good rockets is the little ones. Same thing, put the top in, and then for this one, all you gotta do is give it a squeeze. Experiment a little, try it out different ways, and you will have a rocket that'll go flying. So you can use your time flying rockets. You can also use your time decorating rockets. All these papers that you have, or many of the papers you have, are stickers and sticky, so you can decorate your rockets. You can use, if you have something that is not sticky, you can use some of the sticky stuff for decorating. Okay. Oh, I see that there's somebody else that just joined our group. Hi, we were just going over that everything in your box today.
I'm going to open my box by throwing it on the ground.
If that works for you too, you may do that.
It's loud.
Yeah. And now you're just going to experiment with making stuff. Now, the thing with Beautiful Stuff is there's no right way or wrong way. I happen to have made that discovery that you can stomp on it and make a rocket fly, or you can squeeze it and make a rocket fly. But experiment. Try different ways of making rockets. Use your stickers to decorate. Did you see these things? Did everyone get these little, I don't know, tubes? Those might make great, I don't know, maybe they would look really cool on the bottom of your rocket like that, and sticking it with some stickers. This I feel like could be like a landing pad. So up to you. There's no right way or wrong way, okay? So use your stickers for decorating. If you're having a hard time getting a sticker off, a good sticker trick is always to fold the corners and then unpeel. And just see what you can make with your materials. You may make a rocket. If you don't want to make a rocket, you can make something completely different. As I'm here, I just made some really cool discoveries that this blue piece fits in really well over here. That almost reminds me of like a planet, like Mars or something. I might do that. I might make Mars and then make a spaceship that goes to Mars.
What are we supposed to make out of these bottles and stuff that we got from the beautiful stuff, thing?
So today you can make whatever you want as always and just experiment and have fun. But I do know that they make really good rockets. And we were saying that the way that they make really good rockets is if you put the two that are the same size together, the two big ones, if you put them together and then you step on it, they fly. The two little ones, if you put those ones together and you squeeze the bottom. Did you hear that noise? Did you hear mine pop and fly?
I'm done
Those ones go.
seeing it.
So there's no right way or wrong way, but these are fun ways to make rockets. Maybe you'll make a completely different way. Maybe you'll add the little ones to the side. Maybe instead of making a rocket, you'll make something completely different. Maybe you'll make the moon, because our book is called Regards to the Man and the Moon. And I'm noticing that this piece to me feels like a good landing piece or a good mountain. So the things with beautiful stuff is we believe in what I call first perfect failures. Sometimes it doesn't work the first time, but it gets you to something better. So we're all just going to individually work for the next 40 minutes, or at this point, 30 minutes. Okay? All right, friends, we have less than a minute, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I will see you all at 11 o'clock for reading Regards to the Man and the Moon and showing what you've been working on, okay? But keep working. I want to hear about what you're working on, okay? And I'll see you in 20 minutes. Bye, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Going.
All right, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes and I'll get started with our book. But keep your rockets out because we're all going to share if you want to share. If you don't want to talk about it, you can still show it to the group. A reminder, this meeting is also 40 minutes. How you doing with the stuff that you're using right now? Is like double-sided sticky. So it's almost yeah, so it's, do you see where it's sticky? You put the sticky thing on what you want to stick to. It's like putting glue on something. It takes some getting used to, but it's actually quite cool once you start using it. All right, I think we got about everybody in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read our book. And then after the book, I will give you opportunity to share what you've been working on, okay? So this is the book, as I said before, that whenever I go to schools, it's always the first book I read because the message of it is about using your imagination and about how powerful, beautiful stuff is. And I would say, as I say about all my books, some of them I've read 5 million times and I still enjoy them and I always find something new. Okay, it's called Regards to the Man in the Moon by Ezra Jack Keats, the same author as The Snowy Day, a beautiful, beautiful author and illustrator. Good. What's up, Louie? Why so sad, Barney asked. The kids are laughing at me. Laughing at you? Why? Well, come on, you can tell me. I'm your pop now. Well, Louie said, they call you the junk man. Junk, Barney growled. They should know better than to call this junk. All a person needs is some imagination, and a little of that stuff can take you right out of this world. What do you say, Louie? Want to give it a try? And they were calling this stuff junk. I don't call it junk. I call it beautiful stuff. Louie and his parents got to work. What's going on? The kids asked. I'm going out of this world, Louie answered. The kids snickered and nudged each other. Is that Voyager 3? They laughed. No, he said. It's Imagination 1. See, so they're making a spaceship like you guys did earlier today. Or a rocket ship. Well, don't run out of gas. Regards to the man in the moon, they kidded. Are you going out there all alone? Susie asked. Can I come with you, Louie? Can I? Well, that depends. Got lots of imagination. He asked. Oh, yes, she said. And I'll bring cookies too. Okay. Be here early tomorrow. The next morning, they climbed aboard. Ready when you are, Susie shouted. Okay, then, yelled Louie. Blast off! They held their breaths. See what? Ba-room! Looks kind of like your rockets when they were getting air. Way out in space, they opened their eyes. We did it, Susie gasped. They stared down at planet Earth. Everybody we know is down there, and we're all alone up here. I'm scared. Me too, Louie whispered. They floated past strange and wondrous things. And on through worlds no one had ever seen before. Suddenly, they were jolted to a halt. Help! Help us! They heard familiar voices cry. It was Ziggy and Ruthie. We decided to follow you, Ziggy cried. But we used up all our imagination. We're stuck. We can't move. Don't untie us, please, or we'll never get home. So remember, those are the ones that kind of laughed at them in the beginning of the story. Now they're up stuck in space with them. Let go, Susie yelled, or we'll all be stuck out here forever. You can only move on your own imagination. Let go, will you, Louie cried. There's a rock storm heading this way. We'll be smashed to bits. They're not rocks. Can't you see? They're monsters, Ziggy moaned. They're coming to capture us. We'll never see home again. Monsters, Susie said. Now you're using your imagination. They began to move. You're doing fine now, Susie called, so let go. You'll be better on your own, and so will we. But Ziggy and Ruthie were so scared, they just hung on. They ducked this way. They ducked this way and that and over and under and upside down. Finally, the storm passed and they headed for home. Wow, Ziggy joked nervously. Wasn't that fun? Yeah, we sure scared those monsters, Ruthie bragged. Wish we could do it again. And they thought, Louis said, they used up all their imagination. They were getting close to home when Ziggy finally dropped the rope. This is kind of what it would look like if one of you took a rocket ship out to outer space. You're coming back to Somerville, flying over Boston. I feel like that's the view you would have. The next day, they told everybody about their adventures. Soon, all the kids were ready to take off. So like I said, the reason I love this book is because it's talking about using your imagination and using what some people might call junk, what we call beautiful stuff. So with your imagination and some beautiful stuff, you could go anywhere, including outer space, which is really helpful to remember when we are sitting in quarantine a bit right now, right? So we really have to depend on our imagination and making stuff, and we can go anywhere and we can see people that we can't see right now. Reminder that next Tuesday, it's not going to be me facilitating, it's going to be Marina Sivak, and she will send you the email stuff about how to come into the meeting. But it'll be very, very similar. She's the grown-up who started Beautiful Stuff Project, so it'll be awesome. She's super cool. And I think I'm just going to end this with telling you all, because it is my last day, except for those of you that come to the Creativity Challenge. But it's my last Tuesday with you all. So I just want to tell you thank you so much for a great summer, that you've all impressed me so much. I did not know how a Zoom art camp would go, but it's been amazing. And you all are absolutely amazing. Some of the coolest, most creative kids I've ever seen. So it's been so much fun meeting all of you and working with all of you and seeing some of you again. Some of you I already knew from your schools. I want you to keep being the creative, cool, artistic, amazing kids you are, okay? And do like they did in the book. We're gonna have to use our imagination and our creativity. It's gonna be what's gonna help us get through this challenging time, and you're all doing a really good job at that. Hope you all have a wonderful end of the summer. And good luck in school this year. I know school's a little different, but it's still school, so wishing you all the best. It was so nice meeting you all. Okay, and I'll see some of you tomorrow. Bye, friends. Thank you for a great 2 weeks, or great 4 weeks.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. Bye. Remember, you'll see Marina next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.